What are you pouring in there? Stop! God damn it! You wanted to poison someone, eh? You'll pay for that, in accordance to the law.
Wait a moment. It just, fell in there. I was walking by with the poison, and...
So, it was poison?
No! Well, yes, it was, but... Damn it.
So we have a confession.
So here you are. Now I've got you. Surrender, now! Murder is the most heinous of crimes. You'll fry in hell for this.
Wait, let me explain.
Talk then, but make it quick.
That woman... poisoned our well.
Poisoned a well, did she? Even if it were true, why didn't you go to the bailiff, eh? You're a murderer, and you'll be punished as such.
Are you trying to nick something? I've caught you red-handed. Wanted to get into my purse, did you? I don't think so. Pay the fine right now!
I'm very sorry. This is just a big misunderstanding.
What do you mean, misunderstanding?
There was a bee on that purse.
A bee? What are you on about?
I just wanted to shoo it away. Back in my village, my friend got stung by a bee once. He swelled up like a frog and died.
And you're telling me the bee was sitting on top of the purse?
Mm-hmm.
Then what were you looking for inside of it? Another bee? That's the stupidest excuse I've ever heard!
I've no idea why you killed those animals, but you'll pay for the damages. Surrender, now! You can't just kill animals that belong to someone. That hen could have laid many more eggs. It'll cost the owner a lot.
Well, I didn't kill it just for the thrill. I had a good reason.
I'd love to hear it then.
That beast was mocking me.
What?
I walked by it, and all of a sudden, I heard, "Arsehole!" And there was nobody else there. Just the animal. I said to myself, I must be hearing things. I wanted to keep going, and then I heard it again. Bastard! So I turned round and said, "Are you talking to me?" Well, guess what happened next?
I haven't the foggiest.
It looks me straight in the eyes and starts to shit. I was furious, and after that, well, and I just got carried away.
A talking animal, you say? Do you take me for a fool? I've never heard such horse shit in my life.
You're not permitted to be here. We don't want no troublemakers here, you asshole. First I'll have you punished, and then I'll kick you out.
Oh, come on, soldier. We can work something out, can't we? I'm the victim here, after all. Pa beat me every day since I was a nipper. And Ma, well, she drank so much, she once dropped me on my head when I was a baby. How else could I have turned out other than as a dirty thief?
Shut up, will you? You can go. Just stop telling me your life story, sucker.
That attempt at strangling will cost you. You'll either pay in groschen, or your back will feel the cane.
Wait, I'll explain everything. I got confused. I thought that was my wife, and I wanted to surprise her.
How could it have been your wife, you fool? Don't try to wriggle out of it.
Piss off.
Slow down, you idiots! Were you trying to run me over on that horse? You're gonna have to pay a fine. I'll have you whipped.
You got in my way. Are you trying to blackmail me? You jump under my horse's hooves, and then you want money? Ha! Not a chance.
Are you trying to pull the wool over my eyes? Shut your mouth and pay up.
Piss off.
What the... I don't know what your problem is, but you're not gonna fight with me, you bastard!
I didn't want to get into a brawl.
You didn't? Then why did you start one?
Well, because...
Quit stammering and spit it out!
Because I can tell just by looking at you that you're a prick who deserves a good punch in the face.
All right, now you've gone too far. I'll make sure you get the beating of your life for this!
Bordella! Were you trying to shoot me? I'll have you caned for that!
It was an unfortunate accident. I got you mixed up with a cumin.
With a cumin, eh? You won't talk yourself out of this one, you prick!
Piss off!
So you like mutilating animals, do you? I'll mutilate you, you horse son! Shame on you! If that were my horse, I'd tear you a new arsehole! You'll pay for the damages you incurred, as you should.
It's not what it looks like.
Then what happened? Tell me.
I was just having a bad day.
And what does that have to do with attacking that poor animal?
What do you think? I had to let off steam somehow.
You think that's normal behavior?
Should I have gotten in a fight with someone instead? Be glad that I took it out on an animal. Besides, it's only injured. What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? I'm not gonna put up with this foolishness!
To hell with you.
But when he's... Hey, you there!
I'm
Why
free!
did you let him go?
Free!
He's a thief and a murderer!
I've got you! Did you think you'd get away with that? Freeing someone from the pillory as if you were a guard?
But, guard, that punishment was enough, wasn't it? I saw that poor fellow suffering, and I couldn't bear to watch any longer. He got his lesson. This was just torture.
So you're a good Samaritan, eh? But you're right. The poor man was there for quite some time. But don't ever try that again. Locking up and releasing criminals is our job, and we don't need any help with it.
All right, I understand. So I can go?
Get going. Put that weapon... Have you gone mad? You can't just attack people. And a woman to boot.
Let me explain. It was a bet. That woman bet me that she was faster and that she'd jump out of the way. I'd say she lost.
What kind of idiotic bet was that?
I don't know. It was her idea.
Yeah, right. You bastard. You know what? Since you won the bet, I'm sure you have the groschen to pay the fine.
All right, I'll pay.
Wanted a new horse, did you? You'll pay for that. You fucking thief!
Wait, I'll explain everything. I thought it was my horse. You see, I have a steed that looks exactly the same.
I don't believe a word of it. I've never seen two horses that are exactly alike.
Fuck you.
What are you pouring in there? Stop that now! You wanted to poison someone, eh?
Wait a moment. That was no poison. Just some very hot spices. If it made someone sick, it must be a coincidence. True, that food did smell strange, even before I added the spices.
So you just go about throwing spices into people's food then?
No, it was sort of a joke. I made a bet with some friends. I apologise. It was foolish of me.
Indeed it was. But since you came clean to me, I'll let it slide. What are you doing? Just try and... We know how to make quick work of murderers here.
That man was a dangerous bandit and a murderer. I did the right thing.
What the hell are you talking about? He never seemed like a bandit to me.
Well, that's not something he's going to go about announcing, is it?
Right. But I'd expect he'd be at least a little suspicious. I reckon you're a filthy liar. You're a murderer and you're trying to cover it up.
Fuck you.
What? Are you out of your mind? What did you want to do with that body? No, shut up! I don't want to know. You have no respect for the dead and you'll pay for it.
Wait. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? You were trying to steal a corpse to do God knows what with it.
Excuse me, a corpse? She was fine. I was just trying to wake her up. You didn't see them breathing.
What?
But if you hadn't stopped me, that poor soul might still be alive. But now it's too late. You're the murderer here.
Wait. Just wait. Look, let's go our separate ways and forget all about this, eh?
Fine. But you ought to go to confession.
Yes, I'll do that. Corva.